Good. I do these short poems to get out of y'all here. How many of y'all sick of fake people? Alright. Thank you. I wrote this poem because I was sick of fake people. It's called Manic People. Rewrite the history books, let's call it like it is. Rename this the era of the mannequin people, humans. Take your rightful place in window displays. Paper mache me beautiful. Plaster me with society's stipulations. Sew my lips shut with needles of silence until they swell. The size of collagen perfection. Put on your mask. If you've forgotten the ingredient, the recipe is tattooed to my forearm. 1 cup of worry, 2 tablespoons of self-doubt, a dash of angst sprinkled with peer pressure. Mask. Centuries ago born as a sign of pride, now we hide. Behind anything that's bountiful and cheap, we sleep. Walk through days, our eyes are hollow tunnels. So dazed and confused, the dope dealers don't even bother coming around anymore. They've had to file for unemployment like the rest of us. Status quo has hung a noose around our necks, and out of pleasure we are pleading for more like masochists. Religious groups are masking their faith and belief, tired of being labeled terrorists or pedophiles. Lining up, single file, uniform toy soldiers. You're the reason dress code has been reinforced in our schools. Individualism has been swept under the rug like a thing of the past. We wear masks. We wear masks like models do makeup, caped up, stacking white lie upon fib, upon fable, upon half-truth. Camouflaging so well, chameleons can't even see you. Scientists have given up on trying to dissect the makeup of our DNA, and I hear there still ain't a cure for copycats. Biters, side joggers, silicone silhouettes even got our shadows falling into work sick. We wear masks like T.I. do prison time, like Prohibition do moonshine. We wear masks like, wait a minute, would you like to hear a bit of painful truth? I'll tell you the real reason why cancer patients wear wigs. It's so that the rest of us don't feel uncomfortable. I want to see the battle wounds, witness ground zero firsthand. When it comes to the roots of your hair, I'd like to see if a rose truly can grow from concrete somewhere. Paul Lawrence Dunbar is rolling over in his grave while our souls are at war. Like Jacob and Esau wrestling in their mother's womb. No, I'm not going to flash you, so keep your Mardi Gras beads. Call it a costume party or simply label it Halloween, and there, in the midst of it all, I stand in the middle of a crowded masquerade like a white elephant, disrobing layer after layer of untruths. Flaws build character, and I'm busy working on myself. Our imperfections are the only thing separating us from God. Find courage in your own reflection before bothering to pray for me. I promise I will do the same. What if our Maker was as ashamed of us as we are of ourselves? It is a gamble I'm not willing to risk. So I remove my mask and I wait judgment. Thank you. So I am a poet. If you want to have a bunch of ridiculous randomness, you can talk to me, follow me on Twitter. I am Chaz, C-H-A-S, I am Chaz. But because I'm a poet, I write notes to myself all the time, so can I share some notes to you? Can I share them with myself? Okay, really quick. Dear conscience, you ruin everything. Dear perspiration, you show up at the most inopportune times. Dear emotions, you're in a mood today. Dear integrity, why did you wait for me outside the liquor store? Dear better judgment, where were you last night, homie? Dear 25-year-old penis, way to stay out of trouble. P.S. Keep your head up. Dear insomnia, bitch. name is Chaz. What do you get when you subtract yesterday from tomorrow? Today. In fact, today is all we have, so put down your maps and compasses in your quest for validation. It can be found in a wink, a glance, a twinkle in one's eye, blue, green, hazel, brown, eyes, like mine, reflect purpose, potential, promise, prosperity today. So make the most of it, because dwelling in yesterday's sorrow stunts the growth of potential giants who've grown insecure, emasculated, anemic even. Blurring 20/20 vision, adjust your bifocals and know that if you focus on what you've left behind, you will never see what lies ahead. The basic formula for today measures meet minutes, subtracting stress with smiles, adding attitudes with advice, dividing deficits with dividends, factoring fractions forward, equating eloquent elaborations effortlessly. And I've never been too good at balancing checkbooks. The only balance I maintain are these 3-minute time constraints. So don't save for a rainy day. Spend it, break the bank, splurge, overindulge. Hell yeah, you look good in a pair of $200 shoes, so whether you choose to pay now or pay less, spoil yourself, because trust, no one else will. And I'm not promoting bad habits. I'm teaching you to avoid having habits. Preparation is necessity. While tomorrow's promise has grown perverted by procrastination, laziness, contentment, sloth, have piled atop, breaking the backs of levees, flooding entire villages with murky water, the same color as these brown-eyed tears. And for those pessimistic personalities who still don't believe in happily ever after, crank up the volume on your internal stereo system and hear me when I say that today be a compact disc of second chances on repeat. It is a wake-up call you dare not miss, for there is no call, waiting, text messages, or voicemail when your destiny is on the other line. Please, don't ignore your call for greatness today. We band, hand in hand, woman and man, a human barrier, impenetrable by poverty, seeping upward through America's sewer systems, the city streets, freeway exits, the storefront properties landing, like morning papers on the front steps of elitists who have turned heads, closed eyes, blue, green, hazel, brown eyes. Realize that we are evolution's favorite flavor, and though our eyes may be 4 different pigments, there are only 3 types of people in this world. Those who watch things happen, those who make things happen, and those who wonder, what the fuck just happened? There is no should, could, would, or meant to. That doesn't exist to me. Either you do or you don't. You will or you won't. You can live for today and pray for tomorrow. Thank you guys.